Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Sports Talk with Chris. And I am here today with former San Francisco Giants, Milwaukee Brewers, Chicago White Sox, and Oakland Athletics outfielder Ray Durham. Ray, it's so great to have you on the show today.
Oh, thank you. Glad to be here.
Absolutely. So, first question. What were some of your favorite memories of your baseball career?
I think the traveling aspect of it, and ultimately, I think the friendships uh, that I made with, a lot of the guys that I played with, you know, former players, some of those guys I still keep in constant contact with. Um, but I think mostly it's just the relationships that were built, over the years of, not only the major leagues, but also in the minor leagues.
Absolutely. Now, who was your favorite teammate that you've played with throughout your career?
Favorite teammate? Oh my God, you put me on the spot. Uh, I have a lot of guys who I was friends with. Like, Scott Air, I still talk to, BB, I still talk to a lot. I mean, Barry Bonds. I mean,
Oh,
a lot of
yeah.
people don't know BB. I call him BB. Let's see. I'll talk to Marvin Bernard
Mm.
here now and again. I saw Noah the other day. But just to name a few that's right off the top of my head. I mean, a lot of the guys, you send a thinking about you, how you doing, checking in, family aspect, or you wind up seeing them at an event, or something like that.
Absolutely. Now, you were a part of the A's in 2002 when they went on that historic 20-game winning streak. How special was it to be like in the part of that moment, winning 20 straight games and ultimately just the way that you guys did it was also quite spectacular. So can you tell me a little bit about that?
It was that was a fun time. I mean, probably as a fan and as a player, to watch that unfold the way it did. Some of those games, there's no way we should have won some of those games, and we wound up pulling them out. Um, just I guess just the family atmosphere, not only in the clubhouse but also in the ballpark itself. Um, and it was a special moment in time that you can never replace. But ultimately, it was fun to be a player doing that because I mean, ultimately, you didn't want to be the reason why you didn't win that game. Uh, and to make history.
Yes, absolutely. Now, you've had a bunch of coaches throughout your career as a baseball player. Who was your favorite coach and who was your most inspirational coach that you've
Oh
had?
my gosh. Um, let's see. I had a lot of good managers. Bochy was awesome. You know, Felipe, you can't really say anything bad about. Um, I had Jerry Manuel in Chicago. I mean, I had Terry Francona, in Double A. I think all of them were inspirational in building who I've become. I mean, not only on the field, but definitely off the field, teaching you, how to be a man, teaching you, how to carry yourself in public and, you know, right from wrong. I mean, it was a saying, nothing ever good happened after midnight. So always tried to, keep that in mind when especially you're going out to dinner and, you're out with the boys or you're out with the family and And especially if you had a game the next day, you had to make sure you get in and got your rest.
Absolutely. Now, can you tell us a little bit about what you've been doing after you retired from the MLB?
Um, I've it's being around the family, hanging out. I grill a lot. When I have the time, I'll go fishing. But I play a lot of golf. I've become a fan and a student of the game. I mean, I like the competitiveness with it, not only against the guy that you're playing or the person that you're playing with or against, but ultimately is you against the golf course. And the majority of the time, the golf course wins more times than not.
Absolutely. Now, is there anything else that you would like to add?
No, I enjoy my time. I enjoy my time away. I enjoy hanging out with the family and basically doing nothing. I mean, I like this aspect of doing nothing, relaxing, and because a lot of people don't know, as you're playing or traveling or whatnot. I mean, the time away from the family that you can't get back. Missing birthdays or missing parties, baseball, football, basketball practices, games. Because I had a job to do, and I didn't want to didn't want to let people down that was counting on me.
Absolutely. Now, one more question. Have you been able to make it out to the ballpark with your family post-retirement?
Yeah, actually, we went to a game yesterday. Was it yesterday? The day before yesterday when they played the Cubs. We went to went with the family to a game, and I think we wound up leaving in the seventh inning, but trying to beat the traffic home. But yeah, we went sat in the stands with the family and had some ballpark food and really kind of enjoyed myself.
Absolutely. Nothing can beat a good old hot dog and garlic fries at a baseball game.
That's right, and a slice of pizza.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that's all the time we have for today with Ray Durham. I'm Chris Linney. Thank you guys so much for watching and see you next time.